Hey friends, Catherine here. We are going to be painting a rock today because rocks rock. I have already given it a base coat of the Folk Art Minted Aqua. We're using acrylic paints. And I have decided that I want to paint it like a parrot. So we are going to start by giving it a parrot chest. Most parrots have a chest of a different color, and this one's going to have a white chest. It's not any particular breed of parrot, it's just a parrot. A green parrot with a white chest. So, we've got a clean brush and a bit of white paint. This is the Delta Cream Coat White, because that's the kind of white I have. And we are going to just go into our paint, and at about the midway point, I think, just bring some paint around. Go like that. There we are. And give it a good, solid layer of white. Maybe with some like feathering outward. There we go. There we are. Okay. And then we will go in with a smaller brush and take some yellow and just a dab of orange, and these are both the craft essentials, so this is a dark yellow and this is an orange spice. Just a dab of orange. That might even be too much orange, but we'll pull away from the orange and see what we end up with as a color. Yeah, I like that color. That's a nice peachy orange. And we will give our parrot a great big beak. Go. So it's sort of rounded at the top and it comes down to a point that, if a parrot is hunching, is below where its chest starts. So it'll be hunching down, because that's kind of the shape of this rock, I think. Go. Try and make the edges smooth and even. And maybe a little bit more rounded at the top there. And then parrots have eyes that are on the sides of their head, because they are generally considered a prey animal. So they have their eyes to the sides, that way they can get as wide an angle of view as they can. So we'll take just a tiny bit of black and clean out our brush and just a little bit of black, go in with an eye right to the side of that beak. There we are. Sort of tilted up at the bottom. Something like that. putting my finger in the white and getting myself painted white. And there we go. And then the other eye, which is going to be way over here. There we go. Okay. And this rock I just pulled out of my garden, so it's still a little warm from the sun. But there we have it. And then I think this bird is going to have a crest. And in bird terms, it's called a crest, but on humans, it would be called a mohawk. So this bird's going to have a mohawk, and he's going to have, let's see, should we go green or should we go blue on that? Maybe blue? Maybe like a navy blue mixed with a little bit of that minted aqua, just to bring the color up a little bit. So a tiny bit of that blue. And then some of that minted aqua. Okay. And mix those two together. Get something. Ooh, that's a pretty color. I like that. Something like that. Mix those two together and get something right like that for our mohawk. And then just start right at the center and go up. And then around like that. And maybe its wings are that same color as well. Maybe his wings are that really nice blue color and they come around almost touching his chest, not quite, right like that. We've got one wing there, and another wing right there, practically to the back. In fact, actually go ahead and just paint it on the back, because a rock is a three-dimensional object. So why shouldn't you paint on all of the dimensions rather than just one side? Go. Oh, but I am sticking my finger in the paint, which is probably why most people only paint on one side. There we go. All right. And maybe just down a little bit further on his mohawk. Yeah, little baby feather right there at the front. Awesome. Okay. Get those wings to dry a little bit more, so that we can set it down without smearing it too badly. And then what we are going to do is take and go in and define his eyes further with the white. Go. See if we can't just kind of pop something down in the center and just kind of turn our brush in a circle. There we go. All right, one eye, and then the other eye. Okay, and then let's put a little ridge down the center of his beak. That could be good. mix some white in with that orange that we used for the beak, and then put a sear across the top. The sear is a bit of skin right above the beak that a bird's nose rests in, is the best way to put it. It's where his breathing holes are. Go. All right. Sear right over the top. And then a little bit more orange into that. And then put a line right down the center of its beak. And maybe a little along the edges. Yeah. There we go. Okay. And then rinse that back out. Set that down for a second. Rinse it back out. And pick it up and put there, a little there. And he might be pretty close to done. He's a little cutie. There we go. Okay, so let's sign it. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if I can get small enough. I might need a smaller brush. Let's grab a smaller brush. There we go. Okay, and then it is 2018. All right, I'm going to go and hide this somewhere during the week, and if you find it, then congratulations and good for you. This is what I did today. I would love to hear about what you're doing today. Leave a comment down below letting me know. And if you liked it, remember to like it, and remember to subscribe. And I will see you all another day. Bye!